So this guy's showed up here now. Big evil snowman now. Now that we, like, have been in Freeze Easy Peak once, it's introduced this enemy so he can, like, show up here in Grunty's lair. So welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. I'm the Comic Foil, and we did not do everything in Freeze Easy Peak because we're going to have to come there later, but we did hit the witch switch, so I'm going to see if I can take advantage of that by getting up here. I don't remember quite. Again, my memory is getting worse and worse as to how to do everything here. Got some speed shoes. We got a switch. This switch is important. Oh no, the shoes are talking to me. Okay, so in order to use that, I'm going to need those speed shoes, actually. Is there nothing over this way? I like this because it's a... some people say they don't really understand what's going on here with this. I believe it's supposed to be a, like, advent calendar. Is what is actually going on. Okay, so... that's not happening right now. But that's okay. We need to find the painting that gets us into Gobi's Valley. Two things, because, you know, I record multiple episodes at once. One thing I just didn't think about before is that I can break these spider webs. You just need to hit them with a few eggs. And I don't know why that wasn't occurring to me. I guess just eggs seem so weak to me that I forgot what things that they could break. Like, you'd think if you could destroy those with eggs, you'd be able to also destroy them with, like, the rat-a-tat-rap or something. But no, not how it works. Alright, I think there should be another one up here. So we got the ding pot. We have a faster path to that now. There's a 450 musical note thing. There's another path down there that we can take, but I'm looking for one more. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's another ding pot we can activate. This is the blue one. I don't think we got the other blue one yet. The whole point of the ding pots is to make things just like a little bit faster for you. Moving through Grunty's lair, I tend to just go the long way all the time anyway. Somebody made a good point that the flip-flap jump isn't actually a double jump technically, like mechanically. It's more of a hover, because it doesn't give you any additional height, therefore it's not a double jump. It's just kind of prolonging the height you had from your one jump. Alright, in the red-hot lava zone here, where is the portrait for Gobi's Valley? I know where the entrance is. Yes, okay, good, it is here. Alright, so we'll be able to go back there, and we should be able to do everything in Gobi's Valley now that we have the, What did we call that move? The, like... I think of it as a dive bomb, but the, like, flying... diving attack. Well, anyway. The other thing that people keep mentioning in the comments, I did see it the first time, but unfortunately I had recorded a lot of episodes yet, so I kept getting it wrong. Musical notes. You do not need musical notes to learn moves from Bottles. All you have to do to learn something from Bottles is find his molehill, and he'll teach you. The reason why I'm conflating it is in Banjo Tooie, you need the musical notes to give to Jam Jar, Bottles' brother. I need some boots. To learn moves. You need notes to learn moves in the sequel, but not in this game. In this game, the only purpose notes serve is opening note doors in the overworld, where Banjo-Tooie didn't really need that. Banjo-Tooie blocks your progress to new areas of the overworld purely with its moves, I think. And then with how many jiggies you have to open up new levels, but it did not have any sort of musical note door. So here's another stage I like a lot, mostly because of the music. And it always helps to look behind the starting point. There's almost always something right behind where you started. Okay, and there's no musical notes down there, so let's talk to this guy. This conversation's kind of famous. Will eggs and feathers help? Banjo's like, well, I had to ask, because eggs and feathers is like the thing we have. That's sort of how we've been solving all our problems here. Yeah, people use that as the example of, like, how crude this game's humor can be. You know, not the crudest thing ever, nothing compared to Conker's Bad Fur Day, but it's not... I wouldn't say that, like, prevents the game from being child-friendly or anything. Yeah, so I love how grand the music gets once you get out here to the Sphinx. This is also where the game goes really crazy with having, like, timed challenges, like, get to such and such a place in time. Alright, there's our flight pad. We'll need that before too long. And this is, I think his name is Sphynxie? Yeah, he's cute. Or Sphinxie. Is it Sphinxie or Sphynxie? I know Shinx is the Pokemon and Sphinx is the actual real world monument. Okay. I need to shoot one egg into each. So in this case, eggs and feathers do help. Or just eggs, really. Alright, you do that, you open up the Sphinx. Jinxie. Okay, like a jinx, like a curse. Alright, and we're in here now. I want to look on the other side here because, yes, there's also evil hands. But these two musical notes have given me trouble in the past. Because of the draw distance, you don't actually see them until you come over here. I think that's probably why they put this Mumbo token here, so that you would come over here and see those musical notes. Are there musical notes in the back corner too? Yes, they hit all four corners. So, you know, we still want to get all the notes, of course, because we want to get the 100 note high score. At the end of the game, there's a series of note doors for, like, if you got everything. You don't need every note in the game to, you know, have your final boss with Gruntilda, but there's bonuses if you did. Sorry, I just woke up and my voice is all kind of groggy. I didn't do a lot of my vocal exercises. I do vocal exercises pretty much all the time before I record, and sometimes when I record with other people, they think it's kind of weird, but, like, it's important. The voice is an instrument, and you'll have better range and whatever if you do the exercises. You know, and it's the sort of thing, like, sometimes I sing scales and I do diction exercises and stuff. Okay, so I think that's all I have to worry about here. Let me just, get back up there, actually, and take one more look around. Okay. I think Gobi's Valley was probably my favorite remix that they put into Smash Brothers also. Okay, I knew there was something else in here. I just... Did you see it back there a second ago? I knew there was something where if you had to jump, not the main path here. So also, Jinxie the Sphinx is full of, like, smaller Jinxes. Are these, like, smaller Sphinxes? Are they, like, his children? How does that work? That's kind of weird. It's like that movie Basket Case. Alright. So I want to go back over here. I want to jump better than that, though. And let's grab some more of these notes over here. Very good. So, I was just kind of trying to think about the, like, mechanics of Grunty's lair. You know, it is, like, very video gamey. Why I find Grunty's lair actually kind of hard to navigate and hard to remember where things are, I think it's because it's all enclosed. Like, Grunty's Industries in the next game confuses me a lot, too. Here, it's open, so you can kind of look for landmarks, and this game is really good at giving you landmarks. Banjo Tooie is good at giving you landmarks, too, but it's just harder to take advantage of those when everything's indoors. Yeah, Banjo Tooie starts adding a lot more, like, interior sections to all their levels. We'll also get Rusty Bucket Bay later in Mad Monster Mansion, and as we go, there'll be more and more interior sections. Okay, so I think I want to fly through these rings. I want to Superman 64 this. Summon all the hidden rings of the ancients to beat the witch. Yeah, this actually goes, you know, kind of a very small way towards defeating Gruntilda. It will result in, like, one more Jiggy for us. But it's also going to require me to, like, line up my flight. Oh. The ground shook there because we got close enough to the ground that we activated some of those angry hand enemies. Alright, the next one's over there. See, I like this one too because it kind of gives you a little tour of the place. This place really isn't that big. None of the levels are. Like, Freeze Easy Peak is very tall, but it's not complicated. It's not exceptionally big. Okay, and there's bottles right there, so let's remember that. Write that down. I want to keep flying for now, though. Wait, where are you? I saw that you were in sand. This cactus is going to be another thing that we need. So maybe we should just try and do that while we're going. Yeah, it is hard to fly through a cactus. Oh, no, we have to, like, hit something first that makes the Jiggy appear in the cactus, I guess. Okay, well, I don't want to... I think Breagle bashing that target is going to make something else open, so no point in doing that right off the cuff either. But we have plenty of feathers. It must be over here. Yep, okay, I see it. It was on the other side of Jinxie. Yeah, I think Jinxie also, like, makes a cameo in Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I've seen Clinker now. When I was looking up pictures for the thumbnail, I saw where they put Clanker in Nuts and Bolts. Okay, hold on a second. I'm getting kind of an important call. Hey, sorry about that. I am still, like... I'm still... I'm not talking to you, Siri. I am still on call for work. Quiet, Siri. I don't... Oh, you know what? I said, hey, sorry. And it thought I said, hey, and then its name. I don't even remember, like, turning on that function either. I don't know. We have an Alexa in our living room, though. I love that thing because we got some Hue bulbs. That was one of our that was one of our wedding presents. Was we got a set of electronic Hue bulbs that you can actually hook up to your internet, and you can, like, tell Alexa you can tell Alexa to turn the lights on and everything, and I love that. Okay, where is the other? Is it? I'm doing that to speed myself up a little bit. Is it over here? No, I'd be able to see it by now, even with the N64's draw distance. The N64, you know, has poor draw distance. It has things kind of like floating in. It's outdated, but I love it. That's kind of like just part of the charm to me. It can be really bad in a situation where like you need to see things from far away, but they don't like draw in soon enough. But also that was like one of the great things about the original Silent Hill 2 that remakes of it couldn't quite recapture. The reason why Silent Hill is so misty is because they were trying to cover the draw distance. And then later games, you know, on better consoles didn't need to cover the draw distance, so they got rid of the mist, and then, you know, the game was that much less scary because it was easier to see what was ahead of you. Where is this? I'm flying around in circles. I wasn't paying enough attention when the last one came out of the wall. There it is. Yeah, sorry, I got a call from work because I still need to be on call to manage things. Yeah, so he was only joking about that, helping us defeat the witch. It's only going to be one Jiggy. But you know, one Jiggy's a pretty good start. Wow, is that really only 2 Jiggies? I have like 40 minutes here on my timer, but that's partly because I spent a while managing something for work. Okay. So yeah, I was trying to think about kind of the mechanics of Grunty's Lair too. This is a similar question that I have in Super Mario 64, where like, you know, in Peach's castle, she has all these paintings and Mario can jump into them to go to different worlds. Like, were those something that Peach just had? Does Peach just keep portals to different worlds in her castle? Why does she do that? And I can see it a little bit more for Grunty, I guess, but... So, like, especially, Mad Monster Mansion, Grunty seems to have some sort of, like, relationship with that place because you'll see pictures of her in the mansion. You know, like, I think that home is kind of, like, in the family. But, like, what need does she have to go to Gobi's Valley? Is she kind of, like, in charge here, too? Does she, like, rule all these places? And we're just, like, sneaking around underneath her nose? I always wondered about that. Or, like, in Super Mario 64, so, like, is Bob-omb Battlefield and Jolly Roger Lagoon and stuff, are those all under Peach's jurisdiction? Did the paintings show up there when Bowser took over and cursed the place? Is, like, are the paintings, like, his doing? Like, was that just his way of hiding the Power Stars? Not that I really care, you know, because these games aren't really plot-driven, but that's just such a weird thing that keeps, like, showing up in games. Originally, Ocarina of Time was, they were thinking was going to work kind of like that, too. How many do you need in each of these? Like 3? No. But Ocarina of Time, they were thinking of having all of it be in Ganon's castle. So much like Super Mario 64, you'd spend the whole game kind of just within one castle, but that castle would also allow you to get to other places. And then, in a way, they could get kind of more ambitious because they can make it a big kingdom. And it's a good thing, because that kind of is more what Zelda has always been before and after that, is exploring. If it was just in one castle, that wouldn't feel very Zelda-y. You need to be exploring Hyrule or some similarly sized overworld. That's part of Zelda's very, like, adventure. It's like the typical adventure, not counting, like, Telltale adventure kinds of games. The other thing they talk about with Ocarina of Time all the time was that, was it Miyamoto, or was it, the other guy who does, like, Zelda now, whose name is escaping me, but wanted a, like, final battle then where Ganon would be the size of the castle, and Link would have to, like, run up him. Like, there would be like a Shadow of the Colossus-like boss. Something that wasn't really possible or like easily done until the game Shadow of the Colossus did it one console era later. Yeah, so that sand down there is like... is that it's very hot or that it's full of snakes. Pick one. But either way, we don't want to be in it unless we have boots. And unlike some of the other worlds that have hazards, there's no mumbo-jumbo in this level. There's not, like, a way to turn into a snake or something. There's not, like, some transformation that makes us immune to it. Unless you count Kazooie's big old rain boots. So, I'm not loving the camera right now. Cameras in 3D are so hard, though. I mean, I'm kind of impressed that a game this early did the camera this well. This is even better than Super Mario 64's camera, which, you know, was very maneuverable, but also kind of slow to maneuver. You had to, like, move it, like, 1/8 of a revolution at a time, and it would go, like, ew, ew. This you can just kind of, like, press R at any time to center it behind you, or you can see left and right. It's very quick. Alright. Yeah, so now the beehive places that are full of health also have actual bees that will attack you for going in there. So let's head into this pyramid now. Oh no, King Sandybutt's tomb. Yeah, so this place always caused me a lot of anxiety because it's timed, and just listen to the music. Oh, it's just like, it's gonna just like keep getting faster and higher. More like King Panic Attack. Alright. It's just a maze. Just a maze. Jeez. You're in my way, sir. Move, sir. That's gonna be the reason why I didn't make it out in time. Nope, got it. Okay. We survived, but if you look, there is a witch switch back there that we also need to get. Handled. Are we supposed to... I forget how we get in there. Is it... Oh, you just jump in. These aren't like the other spider webs in the overworld. You can just hop right through them. Okay, I hear you, Jinjo. There you are. So now that we've gotten through the time challenge, I think we can just walk on in here. Oh, no, it starts up again. Okay. So it's a lot better starting from this side of it. It would be harder to have enough time to hit the switch and get through, though it is possible. It's very, very possible to do that. Alright, and I think that's all that's in this maze. Out of everything in this level, this was the thing I was most worried about messing up. So that's good. That's good that we got that. Alright, so we'll just keep on continuing along, but can you see how, like, compared to Mumbo's Mountain and Treasure Trove Cove, it takes me a little bit longer each Jiggy that I collect, because, like, that had 2 steps to it. I had to, like, go around and hit all of the, you know, feed all those Mini-Sphynxies, and then I can go in and do the maze. But there was also a Jinjo in it for me, I guess. I think it's about time then to go get my extra power-up. I'm keeping an eye out for feathers especially, because I've run dangerously low. And right over here, I keep getting calls for work, so I am, like, completely off sync with how long I've been recording this episode for. I mean, I know how long I've been recording it, but, like, how long of gameplay I actually have. This might end up being a very long episode, because I'm just gonna keep going for it. Okay, the running shoes. Beaky wears them on her scrawny feet to make her run really fast. Thanks, Bottles. Okay, that's the last move in the game. I thought so, yeah. Yeah, so this is the 6th world, or you can call it the 5th world, and Freeze Easy Peak the 6th world, depending on how you look at it. So after this, there are 3 more worlds that you... Why did I do that? I had full health. Why would I do that? Okay, Grabba's got the Jiggy, so we need faster shoes. Ner. I think putting that R in there, because, you know, I would normally say, like, na if I was doing that to somebody, but, like, I don't know, English slang seems to have a lot more R's. Okay, so let's actually find some shoes so that we can do some things with the shoes. Those are boots, those are the wrong kinds of shoes, but I need them for something else, so I'll take them now. Also, were there notes at the bottom, in that, like, bottom ring there around the center platform? I'm not remembering quite at this time. Whatever, I'll just take a damage. I'll take 1 damage for that. Alright, yeah, it's something about desert levels. I don't know, that's a theme that's always kind of jived well with me. So... yeah, I see you there. Oh, okay, yeah, that's one that's definitely not going to work out. I need to pass over that platform with the running shoes. Yeah, getting back that 1 damage. Okay, everybody, take notes. Oh. I'm not jumping high enough. Yeah, no. Come back up. Okay, it comes back up as soon as I, like, leave the actual platform, but there we go. No! I like how it's actually, like, just a hand in the dialogue box, too. Like, he really does exist as only a hand. Okay, dang it. I'm messing this all up. Okay, this is the second thing that I'm most nervous about. This makes me less nervous because at least there's not, like, death if you don't do it fast enough, like in the maze. Yeah, let's not worry about the musical notes up here right now. We can come back for those. Oh boy. Oh, it's gonna be close. Yeah. There's like just enough time to do that, man. Cool, so we got a cool submerged area now. But is there a way to unsubmerge this? Yeah, I believe there is. I think there's a way to drain all the water out of this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to open the one door. Oh, no. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit of a problem with these here mumras. Let's grab the Jiggy, and I think grabbing the Jiggy might open the door. There we go. See, this is the problem with swimming. You can't really defend yourself then. Alright, and then I think maybe if we swim down there, we can get the last few notes. Things will feel a lot better once we have 100 notes. Yeah, I'm not even gonna gamble with these guys anymore. I'm just gonna Wonder Wing them. Cool. The Wonder Wing's a great move. I really don't use it enough. Also, what is up with this smiley face? That's so silly. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in there. I think the smiley face is just there to be silly. Alright, I'm moving right along there. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get this Mumbo token before. I have 31 Mumbo tokens. That is so much more than you actually need. Yeah, I guess these were down here when it was the sand, because they're at the same level as the flight pad. I might just not have been looking hard enough. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna drown. I have plenty of time. Yeah, that's all of them. Poor Banjo. You really put Banjo through the ringer in this game. Alright, I don't know which side I'm on right now, so let's go up here and check. Alright, we don't need to hit that switch again, we just need to collect the notepads here. One of my favorite tracks for a while in Mario Kart was actually Desert Hill from Mario Kart DS. That was at least one of my favorite tracks in Mario Kart DS. Mario Kart DS was the first one that had online, so, you know, I would want to try and beat people online and get really competitive, and that was one of the tracks that I got really good at. And using mushrooms and skipping huge sections of it. Alright, good. We got a rather useless extra life, but we got it. Let's see what else there is to explore. If we go over here, I saw, we're gonna go meet Gobi. Now, Gobi is a camel. I don't know if he owns the valley, and that's why it's called Gobi's Valley. So obviously, this is named after the real-world Gobi Desert. I'm pretty sure that's a line taken straight out of the, Nintendo Power Player's Guide to this game, is we don't know if the camel's named after the valley or the valley's named after the camel. Oh! Oh, and it, trapped me under it, too, when it re-emerged. Ah, that's a pain. There's another switch over there. We'll worry about that in a minute. Come on. Come on back. Alright, I could have just, looked for rain boots somewhere, maybe, and tried to do it that way, but... Yeah, so, this is Gobi, who sounds like a very old man. So how are we gonna help Gobi get some shade? Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he... Maybe Gobi's like a tourist attraction. Like this place is called Gobi's Valley because like, come meet the famous Gobi the camel. But he's like, you know, tied up here. Like a Shamu at SeaWorld. They act like he's the star of the show, but no, he's prisoner. He is not in charge of his surroundings. Alright, we'll ride this back then. Gobi's a character I like a lot in the series because he just keeps... Everything in his life is just awful. Okay, so... What does that activate? Right, it's... That's in the middle of the cactus. I knew there was something for flying into the cactus. Get these notes here. And what do you want? Okay, we'll do the time thing first. Whoops. Should've went down the other side. Oh, we just barely didn't make it. Oh my gosh. What's nice about that is that doing the jump, you can even kind of make some progress towards there during the cutscene when it stops time. Yeah, I think maybe they're only killable with the Wonder Wing anyway. Okay, what are we supposed to do with this place, though? Oh, okay, right, memory game. Okay, note, feather, Kazooie, feather. So here's the feather, here's the feather. Mumbo's up there, egg. Note, back in the bottom corner. So we got a Kazooie, a Mumbo, and an egg still. Banjo, honeycomb, Mumbo. Mumbo's up here. I was always good at these, I think. Okay, Banjo is down here. And in an upper corner, we got a Jinjo, a yellow Jinjo, to be precise. Oh, nice. That was just lucky. Honeycomb matches down here next to Banjo. Is this going to be an egg or a Kazooie? Okay, egg. And then let's grab Kazooie. Easy. Man, you're gonna have to get some better activity books. Try the Junior Jumble. Okay, that's 7. We're close. We're close to having everything here, though we haven't gotten any of the honeycombs yet. We do know where one of them is that we've already activated. Okay, Jinjo's just in this little alcove here. Whoops. That was a bad move. I started running away before I realized that he was like the 5th Jinjo so that we could like collect it there. Alright, 8. 8 Jiggies. We already got the Witch Switch. Does this stay activated? Okay, I just wanted to make sure it didn't like despawn when I went in the pyramid. Don't think I've gone in all the pyramids yet. There's one pyramid over there that still requires my attention. Alright, there's Neekum Bookum up there. Are there doors to this pyramid that's over here? I'm trying to think. No, I don't think that... Yes, there is. Okay. Yeah, there's a Kazooie door. This is the one where we need to, like, beagle... We need to Breagle bash in the wall. So we're going to need flight for everything left now. Let's go grab the flight pad again. Alright, so we might take some damage while doing it, but we'll grab this. Alright, we're gonna need the other one here, and then... I don't think we picked up any in Freeze Easy Peak yet, before we get Once we get all of them here and in freeze easy, we should get another full honeycomb. Alright, and I'll do that in a minute, but first let's go down. Gobi, you should be down here, right? Oh, no. Nope, my bad, but I'll grab these notes. Yeah, you see this door here that you can't actually get through? There's actually a, one of the secret eggs is back there. Yeah, I forgot that actually Gobi was gonna go down to the, that, like, chestnut tree, or whatever it is. I don't even know what to call it, that, like, weird root. Why you gotta be like that, man? Okay. Yeah, so here's Gobi. Tree looks a bit thirsty. Now, this seems weirder if you don't know much about camels. Camels store a lot of water in their hump. So we're just gonna... It's so mean, he sounds so hurt when I do it, too. Trunker. Aw, he's taller now. But can we actually get up high enough to climb him, or do we need to jump for it? I think we need to jump for it. Okay, one more, and I remember what it is. We need to get into that other pyramid there. And where we're going, we don't need roads. Is Gobi down there now? Gobi is down there now. Okay, let's not mess with him yet, though. Alright, and it gives us actually a fairly generous timer. Not too generous, because I'm bad at flying. But... there we go. So this, totally not racist caricature here. Oh my gosh, it's just his voice. I cannot handle how that is his voice. Ruby's a little bit racist. Just a little bit. Okay, so how do we get up to there? For one thing, I want to point out that amazing pet and the noise it makes. I love it. There's actually another one in Banjo Tooie that King Jingling has also. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad it's here, and I'm glad it comes back. Ruby doesn't come back, but another of, I guess, the same, like, species of thing. Okay, tell me there's two more over here. Yes. Very good. This is gonna be Gobi's Valley in one episode, then. So we need to, fill this cup with eggs. And I guess that, like... I think basically we're paying for a song. He's a snake charmer. And we're gonna pay him in eggs. But you know, if you're, like, a beggar on the street, you probably wouldn't mind eggs. Because you can eat those. Alright. That snake's name is Hissed Up, because it hisses and then goes up. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here for a second. Yeah, so that was Ruby and Hissed Up. And their little pink friend that doesn't have a name. I call him Snorkel. And we need... last thing is to get to Gobi over there. We could take the carpet. Taking the carpet might even be faster if we waited for the carpet, but I'm proactive and I don't want to stand around. What do I look like? Somebody who can't fly? And activate. Alright, and that's going to be it for Gobi for now. Gobi will be back. Does Gobi come back in this game at all? I think that might be the last time we see him in this game, save for, like, the credits. Somewhere in the credits he mentions that he's gonna go to the... He's gonna go relocate to the lava level, which is funny because this game doesn't have a lava level. It almost seems like maybe it was supposed to have a lava level because of the one area in Grunty's lair, but, don't think so. But, yeah, then in Banjo-Tooie we get Hillfire Peaks, which is half lava level, and we'll find him again there. I don't think he starts there. I think he's, like, is on his way there, but then he shows up in Witchy World. Like, he got captured along the way, and he's one of the, like, attractions in Witchy World. Alright, so that's going to be a completed, Gobi's Valley, but let's talk to Brentilda before we leave. Grunty's best friend at witch school was the awful Sweaty Betty. Sounds like a name that would be in Urinetown. When relaxing, she usually reads Warty Girls Weekly magazine. That's confusing because she was also featured in a magazine, and I already forget the name of that magazine, while sipping a glass of her favorite smoothie, Elephant Sweat. Okay. So she drinks Elephant Sweat as a smoothie, and also had a friend who was very sweaty. You know, at least she's consistent. You know, Gruntilda's just out here living her best life. I don't appreciate her kidnapping my sister, but I'm not gonna, like, judge her on her personal habits. That's her life. You know, you can be nasty from the safety of your own home. That's fine. Okay. I need a way, then, to... This is a passage. Yes, okay, there is a switch back here. Why did we not end the episode yet? Because I want to get that one Jiggy that came from the Witch Switch. And that's going to require me to... I've seen speedrunners get this Jiggy, actually, without even activating this, this launch pad. So yeah, let's wait for this to come around again. It's gonna be good. Just you wait. Yeah. And there's also a few other Jiggies from the Witch Switch we didn't get. We've hit all the Witch Switches so far, but we haven't actually collected on all of them. So we can finally grab this one from Bubble Gloop Swamp. So that's fun, because, like, how would you know that that's how you get that one? You wouldn't necessarily put together that that's how you fall through the floor to the next level, but when you see that launch pad there and that big urn, you might reasonably think, like, okay, I need to get in that urn. Okay, so sorry for a longer episode, but we did finish Gobi's Valley all in one, and next time we'll do some more with Freeze Easy Peak up here. I'm the Comic Foil, and I will see you guys next time. Don't know how long this episode was. People kept calling me. I had to keep pausing.